thank you so much for joining me during spooky season. I appreciate y'all. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you're watching the replay, thank you for watching. Okay, so I have been working on my cardigan. I'm just using scrap yarn, just like reaching into a bag and drawing out scrap yarn, and I've been adding it to what is currently the back piece of the cardigan. And so I have a ginormous bag here full of yarn. Some of it is balled up, some of it are just like skeins that are just like small pieces that are just kind of thrown in here. I thought more were balled up than there are, but they're not. And so I figured that this would be a fun time to just kind of hang out, say hello to everyone, and wrap some yarn up. So that was kind of the thought in all of this. So yeah, because I have it, the bag is ginormous, and so there's just some random skeins in there. Not all of it is balled up by any means, and it's not very exciting. So most of them are just like this. So I have a laundry basket down here at my feet that I'm putting the ones that I balled up in, and then the other skeins are right here. So this is my cardigan so far, and I wasn't at all planning on doing this live, so I don't know how long I'll be on here either. So yeah, just saying, I really don't know what I'm gonna like talk about or whatever. It just sounded like a fun time. So this is the back piece. It goes this way, but the back piece of the cardigan. And so I'm using my 5mm hook, and so yeah, I thought that the yarn balls were a lot more organized than they are. So excuse me. And some of them, like this one's a pretty decent size, I suppose could totally be a scrap ball. Some of them are a little bit bigger than that, and I've just been putting them in a different pile, so I currently have 3 piles going. I'll put that one in a different pile, and then just add it back to like the yarn wall or whatever, because I feel like I can make something more out of it than just it being used for a scrap ball. It's kind of the thought. So anywho, excuse me. All right, this pink, I don't know where it goes, it's just kind of randomly through here. All right, so it's a little bitty tiny a ball of pink. I think this was, actually I know it was, this was the yarn that came with the my knitting machine, which is a fun time. If you guys haven't tried a knitting machine, it is a really, really cool one. So fun times. So yes. Yeah, all right, scrap ball. Throw it in the laundry basket. That's what we're doing. Just hanging out, chatting. See, this one is pretty big. They keep getting caught on my ring too, which is, but this one is pretty decent size. I feel like I could ball it up or roll it up somehow again and still use that one in a pretty decent sized project. So not really a scrap ball. So just been going through organizing. I was watching a couple of documentaries and then just some random TV shows, and then thought, we're all part of a random TV show, and then thought, why not just come on here and say hello. So this one, I don't know, like it's you probably roll that one up. It's decently sized, but a little pop of pink would be really, really cute in the cardigan. Kind of keep thinking about that too, like if I go for a little ways and then just snip the rest of it off, that's probably okay. So but yeah, so excuse me. So last night was, today's Wednesday, so last night was our usual Tuesday night live. We had a whole lot of fun. So I go on Tuesdays at 5:30. I'm kind of wondering if I'm stepping on any toes right now on lives. That's one thing that I try really hard not to do. I know Granny D goes live at 5, and I'm terrible with time zones. I feel like 3 o'clock our time is 5 o'clock her time. I think I'm a little bit early, and I wasn't planning on being here for very long, so hopefully everyone then can still make it to all of the lives, but there's a lot of us and a lot of lives going on at once. But I try to be, you know, like aware of when everyone else is going live, just because So yeah, we have set in stone anyway. This, flimsy as our stone is around here, let's be honest, but um, Tuesdays at 5:30, and then I think I'm gonna start doing like a Saturday morning sometime, but I don't know what time, but maybe like 11 Central Standard Time, but excuse me, my goodness. So, because I said everyone's kind of either doing other lives or doing other things. I know it's a weekday and we're kind of right in the middle of the day. Excuse me. The kiddos went to spend 2 days with my mom, and then hubby and Squirrely Dan are at work. So, yeah. So I've just been sitting here watching TV. Like I said, this is not at all like a normal time that I go live. I just thought it'd be a fun time to, if nothing else, just be on here chatting with y'all. All right. Success. Chatting or whatever, and then just, it's on here. So I thought about just doing a regular video, but then I was like, meh, why not? Let's try live. Okay, so now we're getting into like kerfuffles, just a big yarn mess. So I thought they were more organized than this. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. My goodness. So very wrong. Wowzers. Okay. I know this one though, and then there's like these little snippet pieces, just little ends. It's crazy in here. Anyway, but yeah, I know that this is, I love this yarn. I can't remember the color, but this one I made a hoodie out of. It's a really cute hoodie too. It's like kind of a crop top hoodie. But hubby brought me this yarn back one day. Him and Squirrely Dan went to the city, as far as we're concerned, and yeah, brought me back some yarn. It was very sweet. They went up there to get some material for like their machine shop and all that stuff, and anyway, ended up bringing me back some yarn. It was very, very sweet. So, okay. Yay, I think. See, like I said, I thought that the bag was more organized. I don't know where I got off thinking that, but as I was working on the cardigan and making the cardigan and choosing the yarn for the cardigan, the further I got into it, I'm like, oh, this is all just a big wad of yarn, just random pieces of yarn, and oh my goodness gracious. And so yeah, I just kind of, not good. So figured I should take care of that, just cause. So yeah. And here in a little bit, I'm going to get my costume on and my makeup on and film the Crochet-tober video for today. I kind of got behind on those a little bit. Oh my goodness, hello Miss Melody, how are you doing? I have missed you. How are you doing? Are you enjoying this fall weather? Yeah, I kind of fell off on the Crochet-tober there for a few days, but the last day, I thought last night that the last day I did it was Derek and I's day, and so then I was all worried that I was going to be starting on the wrong day, but we ended on B's day, so it works out because today is technically Derek's day. So I skipped 5 whole days is what that means, which is just like, that's a lot of days to skip in Crochet-tober just all together. So anyway, it's like, oh, whoops. So yeah. Aw, I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. The 2 little ones went to my mama's for a day or 2, and the other 2, hubby and Squirrely Dan, are at work, and so I'm just organizing my scrap yarn. I'm working on a cardigan with all my scrap yarn, so I just have been trying to organize the yarn. I thought it was organized. It's not. I should have known better. It's just in a big yarn bag together. It is, the weather is wild here. It's 74, I think, out right now. Our air conditioner started again. It did that yesterday, and I was just like, what in the world? Because we have it turned up to where it shouldn't even be an issue, but it keeps coming on. And anyway, yeah, like I said, it's like 74, I think, is the high today, and then it's gonna be like in the high, like mid 70s, not high 70s, but like the mid 70s the rest of the week, and then next week it's supposed to be in the 80s. What? Which is wild, but honestly, the more I think about it, it kind of almost-ish makes sense for October in Oklahoma, because it seems like it's pretty warm usually until like Halloween. And then on Halloween, it's 40 degrees and it rains. So technically, I guess we're just right on track. So really, we're just right on track. That's pretty wild. Like the kids will base their costumes or whatever, you know, based on the weather. And then when Halloween gets here, they all need a coat over their costume because it went from 80 something to 40 something. So, yep. Oh, I love that. The window's open. I've thought about doing that. Today would be a really good day to do that. Well, I said 74. Tomorrow might, because I think it's supposed to be like 70 tomorrow. 74 is still pretty decent with the windows open and all that, so blowing through. It's not bad by any means. Next week, however, with it being 80 something, oh no. It's just crazy. And like I don't know if it's the humidity or what, but the heat index is higher than what it is, and it just doesn't feel like fall yet. Just kind of, I don't know, that weird in-between time, but we'll get there, so. That's awesome, though, you've been able to have the windows open. I love that. I like doing that, just turning on, like, either the, like, wax warmer or lighting some candles or something and opening the window and just having it just fresh and lovely. Hello, Miss Donna. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm just organizing some scrap yarn. I've been working on my cardigan of many colors, we're calling it. And I just kind of realized that all of my yarn was in a big old, I call it a kerfuffle. I didn't really realize that until I almost have my back panel finished, but I keep just reaching into like yarn messes instead of yarn balls, and it's driving me crazy, so I'm ready to get it organized. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm loving this whole not stressing about what I'm making for a craft fair thing and just being able to make what I want. It's been lovely. So I've worked on the cardigan and just fun Halloween things, and the kiddos have had some requests for a little while that they want things they wanted me to make, and so I've been working on those, and it's amazing. Hello, Angela. How are you? Ooh, ham soup. All right, that sounds pretty good. I like soup. So I guess it's cold where you are too. I'm not sure what we're having for dinner. I have ground beef thawed out. That's about as far as I've went in. I'll just be honest about it. I don't know what we're having. Aw, sorry, life's been a bit crazy. Tends to do that sometimes, doesn't it? We're all good here. I hope everyone's good in the chat. Said, I'm currently home alone, which is rare, and so I was watching some documentaries and hanging out, and then I just was doing this, like, balling up yarn, and I just decided why not get on here and have a chat while I do it. So, hello, how you doing? That's awesome. I love it. Everyone has their windows open. Oh, it's so rude to get in the way of your crafting time. Just saying. Yeah, soups are on a chilly day is a good time for sure. But the other day it got into the 50s and I made chicken and dumplings. It's like, this is as close as we're getting. And then, like I said, 2 days later it was back up and warm again. We had a small hint of, I forgot about that. We did have a small hint of fall. But our fall is very much like our spring around here. It just lasts for, we have like 3 or 4 days of one. It's usually just summer or winter. But even our winters aren't that exciting. We don't really get snow. It's just like it'll be cold. But last year it got ridiculously cold and I wasn't really a fan of that, but that's awesome. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. We just have summer, see, fair enough. Just like continuously. It's the one season. Oh, it's wild, isn't it? That's how I feel like what we've been having currently. Like, so it's definitely not fall. Currently, that doesn't mean it won't be, but right now, nope. So, you're very welcome. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Can't believe it's that time of year. Like, y'all's Thanksgiving and Halloween, and then our Thanksgiving and the holidays. Just, it seems wild that it's already that time. A couple of weeks in fall. Pretty much, yeah. That's awful. Oh, I love untangling yarn. It is quite relaxing, I have to say. Every now and then I'll get it in a big, huge knot, and Derek will help me. He likes to untangle too, so yeah, I'll set one aside for him. Like, hey, will you get this one for me? He likes to do it too. But yeah, it's very relaxing. See, I watched, well, I don't know. I watched a couple different random documentaries. Part of one, it was kind of stupid. And then I decided to watch some shows on Netflix. But oh, that's awesome. I love that everyone likes to make yarn balls. It is fun. So his cousin came over and her son came over. Oh, that's awesome, Donna. That's awesome. It's wild. It's that time of year, I'm telling you. I'm glad you had a good day. Yeah, definitely using that ham, leftover ham and some soup. That's a solid idea for sure. Yeah, I needed to do this, the whole yarn winding thing, before I really started the cardigan, but I didn't. Because, I mean, we've met, like, you know, procrastination nation over here. I think we all know that about me. Oh, I didn't show y'all that one, sorry. But yeah, I should have done it before, but I didn't. And Hobby Lobby yarn. That one's so pretty. So now I'm paying for it, which is, you know, usually what happens whenever you put things off. Like, eventually it comes to just bite you right in the foot, and here we are. But this is I'm using my 5mm hook, and this is my cardigan so far. So far. So it's going to go this way, and I want it to be really long. I want it to be not really quite like a duster, because I don't want to worry about picking it up when I get in the car, but I think like at least halfway or a little bit more down my calf. But yeah, I'm just blindly reaching in and drawing things out, drawing out yarn, and then it wasn't as organized as I thought. So again, here we are. So yeah. So what are y'all working on? You guys crocheting today, or doing something fun anyway? Working on a tapestry throw for my oldest grandson. It's really been a learning experience. That's so cool. Oh wow, that's neat. Is it like mosaic crochet? I've been wanting to learn to do that. Okay, so here's one. It's that same yarn that I just balled up. And I feel like I could use that for something, like a little baby hat or something. So I'm gonna put this over here where it's like stuff that can go back on the yarn shelf. You're making an Ashley cow? That's so cool. I still am just like, I'm telling you, I feel like that whole thing was a fever dream. Like her naming a cow after me. It's just like, that's so wild. What colors are you making it? It makes my cheeks hurt. Just Working on granny squares for Halloween. Very cool, Miss Melody. Very cool. Very cool. I love an Ashley cow. It's so pretty. I love just the fun that you can do. All fall colors. Oh my goodness gracious. I love it. I love it. If you'd like, feel free to send a video in for Crochet and Tell, although I need to get on the Crochet and Tell videos because I didn't do that last month, and I want to get it finished before the end of October because we're gonna have lots of creepy things for October. So okay, that's really cool though, Angela. I bet that's pretty. I bet that's really pretty tapestry. That's neat. Okay. Like that one's a big enough one that we can use that for something else. Our pile is dwindling. We're hoping we're gonna have enough for the cardigan now. Oh no. I have to bring some of those back. Your first time doing tapestry. Yes, please send me pics. Yes, please. I would love to see what it looks like. That's so cool. I'm curious. Yeah, my interest peaked for sure. For sure. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Got this one in a Mary Maxim mystery box, which are just like such a fun time. If y'all haven't ever treated yourself, it's Halloween. Trick or treat yourself, okay? So I got this in a Mary Maxim mystery box. There are 3 of these. This is the Red Heart Gemstone in the color Rock Candy, which is just like the coolest name ever because of my love for rock candy. It's a delicious candy. It's a wonderful treat. Anyway, so yes, with this one with like the bright colors and the gray. But this green is so good. It looks highlighter yellow on there, but it's like a fluorescent green. Oh, I love this one. I got 3 of them, and I think this is about the last of it. Terrible sending pictures. I don't think I've ever sent pictures. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. I love the jewel tones, right? Oh yeah, it's so good. So good. Yeah, I love this one. It's so pretty. Yeah. See, it's just, I thought it was so much better than this. It's just a giant kerfuffle. My goodness. I like this one too. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I got this one in a Mary Maxwell mystery box also. Speaking of kind of jewel tones. I love this one though. I'm definitely balling this one up because I think that would really add a little extra something to that cardigan. I think that's going to be really good in the cardigan. I have to think that too, not just like other projects. What about the cardigan? So I'm excited though because I've been wanting to make it for a long time. So very excited to make it. So I'm loving that. Not worried about like, oh, I need to make 14 bees by Saturday. It's been so lovely just making whatever. Like I've had some custom orders still, which is fantastic. Do not even remotely get me wrong. I am ecstatic. I'm still going to kind of, you know, obviously do the Etsy thing and stuff, but as far as just worrying about having however many squid done by a certain time, it's nice not worrying about it. I'm really liking that. Really liking that. So yes. I'll ball this one up. I love this yarn so much. Like I said, yeah, and I mean, obviously they discontinued all of it, I guess. Do y'all know? The Red Heart yarn. Like I said, I guess they, because, I mean, I was so excited about this, and so I went looking for it, and then that's kind of, I've had this for a while at this point, a few years, but that's whenever I kind of realized that Mary Maxim's stuff is discontinued. I didn't really know that. I thought that you could just get the things and then get back on Mary Maxim and order some more yarn if you wanted to make something, but nay, that is not the deal. And so, just like, oh no, because it's like I fell in love with this yarn. I had 3 skeins, and that's it. Can't find it. So, it looks even cool rolled up. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I like it. I like it. And then same thing with that. Red Heart, was it Hello Beautiful? I bought that one time and I fell in love with it. And that big giant, I don't know, some of you may remember, I used all like mandala cakes except for that one skein of the Red Heart Beautiful, or Hello Beautiful, but it was like a ginormous, the rainbow continuous granny square. And that is so pretty, and I'm so bummed that it looks really cool in that blanket. But if I'd have known that was the only skein of it that I was ever like gonna come across, I definitely would have made a hat or some fingerless gloves or something out of that because it was beautiful. Now it's just, which it adds to that blanket and looks really cool, but still, you know. Would have been neat, just saying. Would have been neat. Yeah, I've been needing to make another Ashley cow, like some for Christmas or something. I don't know. I keep trying to think of Christmas gifts and I can't believe it's about that time already. Have some Red Heart Jewel Tone from about 10 years ago. That's awesome. Oh, I love it. See, it's good to hold on to things that you know you like. I love it. Dude. No, that's from, still just like, I seriously feel like that was a fever dream. I'm a fangirl again. It's going to be a whole thing. Even though we're friends, I'm still going to like freak out. So that was a pattern for Miss Jennifer over at Cinnamon Stitches. She made a she made a cow pattern, and that's what she called it, and she named it after me. It's the Ashley cow, and it is the coolest. It's like a chevron zigzag. It's so neat, and I love it, and I'm just still in awe, to say the very least. So yes, absolutely in awe. Like I said, I legitimately feel like that's a fever dream. Like every now and then I'll say something about her tutorials and I'm like, oh yeah, or someone will mention it like now and I'm like, oh yeah. Like I made several of them, but it's still just, it's wild. Okay, there's that one rolled up. That's so cool. I like it even rolled up. That one's so pretty. I can't wait to add them in. Alright, we need the purple. Oh my goodness. This one was also a Mary Maxwell mystery box. All of these are from Mary Maxwell. I'm just kidding, but they're not. But anyway, it is so cool. It is, it's so neat. But yeah, in absolute awe about the whole thing. It's still pretty dang cool, to say the least. She's a hip lady. I love her bunches. I love her bunches. Okay, so this one, how we do an organization, Ashley from the past. What the heck? This one isn't even a 4-weight. This is like a bulky, different yarn that shouldn't even be in here with the 4-weight yarn. So see, not even remotely as organized as I thought. Look at that. My goodness. Okay. Green, which I feel like is a good size. Navy blue. This cardigan's gonna be really pretty, I hope. It's gonna be funky, but it's gonna go with everything, you know what I mean? So that's kind of neat. Okay, some little random ends. Oh, stings, you're a mess in here. I'll say that. Mercy sakes. Thought I had some scissors, but I do not, I guess. Okay, this is all just little scrappy pieces that aren't really gonna amount to anything, so I'm just gonna put these over here and then either use them as filling or stuffing or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I'm not gonna add them to the cardigan. Bother with rolling them up. I'll go with that. Ooh, I'm kind of excited about this one. Some Red Heart Bright Stripe, but just a little bit of it, and like the fun part of it. So very cool. That one will be good in there. This one, this is Loops and Threads Impeccable. I'm pretty sure. I love that yarn. That is such a good one. If y'all, same thing. If you haven't ever tried the Loops and Threads Impeccable or the Loops and Threads, what is it? The one like the variegated. Can't remember what they're called, but man, they are nice to work with. Purples and blues. That one's gonna be really pretty in there too. I'm excited to see it finished, but I know it's gonna take me a little bit. That's all right. Persistence is key. It's fine. What time is it? Okay. So I know Granny D goes on before very long, so I was afraid I was stepping on her toes being on here when I was, but I think I made it to where I'm an hour earlier than her. So. Okay, this is Red Heart Super Saver. I think the stripes, but I don't remember the color. And it's really pretty and fun too. This one is rough. My goodness gracious. Purple? I don't know what that is. I'm guessing Red Heart? I don't know. Mercy. Black yarn. Same thing. I kind of felt like this one's probably big enough that it could be. I'm gonna be greedy and keep this one because I don't have a lot of black yarn. I probably need that one, so stash that one back. Just because. This one that I know that I also got from a Mary Maxwell mystery box. It's been a minute since I've had one, but man, they're fun. They said if y'all ever have a chance to get one. And every now and then, if you sign up, not affiliated, but if you sign up for their emails, then they'll send you like a free shipping code. And so it says that the, in the US anyway, I don't, but they'll send you a free shipping code, and it says on the website that their mystery box is $39.95, and whenever you go and order it and put your shipping code and all that, it's $39.95 to ship it to your door. And that's pretty awesome. So this is Belle Day Home. The color 72, I guess. I don't know, but it's just like boingy pink. But it's a little bit thinner. I'm gonna say it's a 3-weight, so I'm not gonna put it in our cardigan just because. Ooh, another one of these. Got really pretty. I can't remember what this one was. Like I said, I know I got it in Mary Max, but anywho. This one is a Caron Simply Soft red. It's probably a good yarn size. I was trying to decide, like talking out loud, whether they're a good size or not. Okay, here's another one of those. That's awesome. Cool beans. Okay. Solid white, already rolled up. That's exciting. I like when they're already rolled up. Sparkly white. This one is I think it's Red Heart. Oh, I can't think of what it is, the sparkle one. It might be I Love This Yarn though. I don't know. Anyway, sparkly white. It's whatever. It'll be cool in there though. I have my other neon cardigan that I made a while back, and I took it to craft fairs and stuff, but it wasn't, obviously it didn't sell because I'm still talking about it. But I thought about using it and putting some Halloween patches on it, and then using that as another like fun crochet project for Crochettober. Right? Ooh, sparkly indeed. Love a good sparkle. Love a good sparkle. That's one too, like same thing. I think we were just talking about Mary Maxim, but I think they discontinued it. But that Mary Maxim Glimmer, man, that stuff's lovely to work with too. I have to say my favorite sparkle yarn is probably I Love This Yarn. It's just like really easy to work with. It doesn't snag. It's nice. In my opinion, you know. Everyone has their own favorites, but in my opinion, that's the one I like. Okay, little bitty tiny ball, but it counts. So It's a Walmart sack full of random yarn. My gosh. Okay. That's what I get for thinking I was organized, I suppose. White. Don't drop it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. Another white. So yeah, I've had them in this Alice yarn bag that beautiful Miss Mary made me. And yeah, I've just been so blindly reaching in and grabbing things, and so far the ones I've grabbed have all been balled up already. Like I purposely grabbed the ones that are balled up because I knew that I needed to go through it, but yeah. No time like the present, you know what I mean? For making the cardigan, we might as well have it nice. So that way I can just crochet and not have to think about, you know, untangling yarn and balling it up and all that stuff, so y'all know the deal. So anyway, y'all know why we do it. I have several skeins of white in there though, or several balls of white. That's kind of cool. Little pops of a neutral. I'm here for that. So I have, there's a sparkly black, but there's not very much of it. So I think that's about perfect. But other than that, I don't think I have any black because that one that I did have was a little bit bigger, so I put it over there. Well, hello, Miss Shirley. I'm doing all right. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm missing you. I just have been working on my cardigan in many colors, what we're calling it. But anyway, whenever I just reach in and grab out a skein of yarn randomly, and I grabbed most of the balls that I knew were in there, and then like the balls of yarn I knew were in there, and then it's just kind of a mess, and so why not go through it? So there's another white one. I have, like I said, several white ones, which is cool. Bright yellow. I think this is even Red Heart, like whenever bright yellow was actually bright yellow. That's exciting. I feel like we should keep this one and put it in like a little window box or something. Whenever yellow was actually yellow. I'm scared to tackle garments or cardigans, but love them maybe someday. The pattern. Okay, so like for this, I don't have a pattern. I just pretended like I was gonna make a blanket, so I just chained, I don't even know how many, and just chained across and then like held it up to where it kind of went, you know, behind me and then underneath like my armpits basically, but where it was like broomy because I want it to be oversized because I like it whenever they're kind of like a big blanket. And so I did it to where it was oversized, and then I'm gonna make 2 front panels, definitely counting on the front panels, but to where they kind of fit from about here, like collarbone-ish, to just past my shoulder, and then I'll connect the top of the two, like, okay, the front piece and the back piece, just single crochet the top together, and then flip it sideways, like go up, like put your arm in and hold a spot for like how big you want the armhole to be, and single crochet up to there, and then just turn it sideways and just like connect your yarn and double crochet or whatever until you have the length of a sleeve. I mean, it is pretty wild. I was very, very nervous to start garments or anything even remotely related to that, but it is pretty wild, honestly, how like once you kind of get the hang of it, they're pretty simple to make. Like just, it's 3 pieces and then you just stitch until like your arm fits through, and then you just make your arm, I don't know, I mean, I was kind of amazed with how things, and I've noticed that about a lot of crochet things. I'm like, oh, there's no way I could do that. You know, that looks really difficult. And then it's wild how many things are so much simpler. Like, you know, you look at a pattern or a finished piece and it's like very intimidating. And then you'll see something and it's like, oh, okay, that's just like, you know, 3 pieces stitched together or whatever. And it's just, I love crochet for that reason. Okay, this one is a fun story. Whenever I had the watermelon, I still have it, but the Sweet Rolled Fruits watermelon yarn, and I'm making watermelon overalls out of, because, well, I was dared to, and then also promised a really fun prize if I finish them, but I can't quite get them right, and so I keep making like 2 legs and almost getting them finished and then ripping it all out. And so I have this from whenever I was trying to add some watermelon-ish colors in there, and so there's the red, spring green, and some black, and I just took them all out together. So this is just 3 strands of yarn all rolled up. So that one will be a whole lot of fun in the cardigan for sure. Oh, hello, how are you, Bear? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming by. And welcome to the channel, that's awesome. Yes, she does. She has a lot of really good tutorials. They're very easy to follow. Like I said, it looks really, really like eek, but once you kind of get to doing it, they're so fun. I like making wearables. I really do. And like dress, like I said, once you make a couple things, it's kind of neat how, I don't know, hopefully anyway, so you'll feel comfortable to be able to make shirts and things like that too, because it's kind of the same thing, just shorter sleeves. So honestly, it's less crocheting, so that works too. It's another white one. Oh my gosh. Alrighty then. I may have to save a couple of these too. Just have some white yarn put back. Just cause. Little bitty white. So we will roll that one up here in a minute. Okay. Oop. Well, I dropped that one. White sparkly. Another white sparkly. It's exciting. More glitter, Miss Melody. More glitter. Okay, thank you. Taking a break from trying to pack. Oh no! Moving's never fun. I know exactly what you mean, packing crap stuff and books. I like to read. It's definitely, yeah, that's a lot. Oh my goodness. Good luck with your move. Mercy, that's a lot. Quite the undertaking. Quite the undertaking. Everything, you know, is kind of usually in a place or whatever, you know, it's spot in your house, and then you don't really realize until you're like moving or packing, and you're just like, what are all of these things? There's so many random things. All right, so this is the yarn bag that I had all of the scraps in. We made it about halfway. That's exciting. So I think the rest of these are pretty much balled up, so yay. That's exciting. So very exciting. Okay. Well, I said that, and there's just a big glob of yarn right on top. You know what? Just kidding. Look at that. So fun. Just big. Okay, so we're gonna try. See how it goes. We're gonna try. Oh, mercy. Maybe. It's more fun to watch you go through your stuff than tackle my own yarny mess. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. I like to watch other people do it too, as opposed to dealing with it myself. We moved about a year ago, and ugh, yeah, not a fun time. So it's bananas, like realizing, like just that realization, I guess, of like, where did all this stuff come from? Why do we have all these things? Oh my goodness, look at all this stuff. I don't know, we went from 21 acres to 3 acres, and it was just like, okay, this is too much. Oh my goodness. Sorry I missed you Tuesday night. Any new LuLaRoe? That's quite all right, my dear. No, I didn't get any new things, like into the shop anyway. I'm hoping to place an order here pretty soon. We looked at some ambers, which are like the long sleeve hoodie with the front pocket. We looked at some of those because they came out with some new ones. They're like unicorn. They're really, really cute. And then they came out with some new cardigans, which is very exciting. But yeah, they have some new fun things that they came out with that we looked at a little bit, and then discussed Halloween clothes because, you know, and I don't know, I was asking and seeing what everyone thought, so I will ask you too. I thought about ordering some Halloween things for the shop, but I know that it's already like, you know, the middle of October. And so it's like, is it kind of silly now to order those things, or should I go ahead, because there's always next year, maybe people will want them for something, or, you know, I don't know. I just can't decide, I guess. Should be getting rid of things too, but it's hard to let, yes, definitely. Yes, that's just it. As soon as you do get rid of it, then you're going to be like, oh, I could have used that thing. Where's that one thing? You have to go buy it again. That happened to us a few times. Or you can't find it or whatever, and you're like, oh, I got rid of it. It was in that donation box or whatever, and it's just like, come on. So yeah, fair enough. Things are definitely useful later on. You never know when you're going to use them, so yeah, fair enough. Where the end of this green one is, but it's all tied up with this one. But yeah, the new, which the amber top they've had out for a little bit, the hoodie, the long sleeve hoodie. White one. So many white ones. But they've had it out for a little bit, but then they brought a new one, and it's like a unicorn collection. So there are like some tie-dye ones, some with like peace signs on them, some that have like, one that has like dinosaur bones on it, and I don't know, there's some really, really cute, like really fun patterns. So, and then also, I'm having a sale right now in the shop, and the biker shorts are on sale, the Lula sets and the Paradise Rompers are all on sale, and if you guys buy like anything, even if it's from a retail, like someone else, you know, like if I have to order it for you guys and all that stuff, or if it's from the shop, then you get a free goodie, because it's October and it's spooky season, and so that just makes sense. So yes, you get an extra treat. Always seems to be the way after getting rid of things. Yes, absolutely. You've held on to forever. Yes, definitely. Like, I'm not going to use this. I haven't used this in 3 years. And then as soon as you do, it's like, come on. Yep. Gold kind of matches my taco shirt. Yeah, definitely. Just as soon as you think you're not going to use the things, then it's like the perfect time to use the things. It's frustrating. I think I'd be done for this year. No sense in holding on to Halloween for next year. That's a pretty solid point. I've been wanting to do another takeover, but I haven't. Obviously I haven't been feeling real great, so I didn't make it to that point yet, but I would love to do that though, do another takeover and go to Stephanie's shop or somewhere and do that. So I know that this one is I Love This Yarn. It's like burgundy color. I do know that one. Not a lot of them, but I do know that one. Ooh, black. Alright, I'm keeping this. Just because. Another one I put back in our pile, but I'm going to keep this one. Alright. Look. I'm not going to ball this one up. It's already almost balled up. We're going to count it. Purple. Ooh, another one. Black. Alright. Yeah, I've been looking at some new things to order for the shop. I thought about getting, I was like looking earlier this morning. I worked and did all that and got like orders placed for yesterday and all that, but I think that I'm gonna get some more Jacks, because those are just heavenly. Those are my favorite. Some more Macy dresses, and I forgot what else I wrote on my list. Aw, thank you, Shirley. Yeah, I'm gonna get a few new things. That way we have some stuff for the shop, but yeah, the punch needle's a lot of fun. That was a fun video to make too. It's kind of cornflower blue. Ooh, this one's that bright stripes. Yeah, the punch needle is a lot of fun. Quite enjoy doing that. Yes, indeed. I'm so happy that you love your jacks. That's awesome. Yours are so cute. I'm so glad you got those. Like I said, I've loved those since I got those. I was just like, oh my goodness, everyone's missing out. These are the coolest pants. They are gorgeous. Aren't they lovely? Just like the weight. I don't know. Robin's egg blue. Let's come up with fun words. They're just like the perfect weight. I don't know. I love them. Okay, this one, which is the Karen Simply Soft Rainbow Bright. It's one of my favorites too. I have a blanket made out of this one. It's a really cool blanket. It does this, and then I did a little rainbow of each of these colors as a border. It looks neat. Okay. Red heart. Yeah, that's like red heart. I think it's Kelly Green. Pretty sure. Punch needle, another fiber craft I've yet to learn. It is fun. I just started in May and I'm still working on the same project. Not because it takes forever, just because I've been doing other things, but it's fun. Hello, Miss Cindy. Aw, aren't they fun? Yeah, I like the rainbowy one too. I hope you're doing well today. I am just balling up scrappy yarn. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. My spooktacular blanket. Green. But yeah, I'm working on a scrappy cardigan where I'm just reaching in and drawing random colors out and adding it to this. And I was reaching in there last night and realized that a lot of them are just like a giant yarny mess. They aren't all balled up like I thought they were, so we're doing that. So, alright. This one, which is, I love this yarn. Thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun to make. Like I said, I've just been doing, I get random. It's my 5mm hook and just reach in and draw out one, and it's been a lot of fun. Oh, another black. Alright, cool. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. This is the, and I think this was on the Hobby Lobby clearance. I never made it to the Hobby Lobby clearance this year. I'm pretty sure this was on there, and it bums me out because this is one of my favorites. So this is I Love This Yarn in the color Candy Stash. I have a gnome home made out of this one and a few things made out of this one, but I love this one so much, and I'm pretty sure they discontinued it, which is just rude, you know? Just rude. Saw them on one day. The price kept me waiting until now. Yes, jacks are awesome. I have not seen that. It looks wonderful. Yes. So good. Okay. This one's like just a peach color. No idea what this is or where it's from. That's always fun. Mystery yarn. Little bitty tiny mystery yarn. I don't know. Red. You need those hair clip thingies for your balls. Yeah, that'd be a good one. I've seen those before. That would definitely be helpful. I usually just try to poke it in there, but obviously it doesn't work all the time because we have this mess. So, yep. Teeny tiny red. That would go like 4 stitches. Totally worth it, you know? Totally worth the hassle of changing colors. Alright. Green. This one's also, I love this yarn. I can just tell by the feel of it. Definitely something to hold them together might be a good thing. So, whoop. Yellow again. Whenever Bret Hart had bright yellow, which is nice. Good times, am I right? Do y'all remember that? Whenever Red Heart Bright Yellow was actually a bright yellow shade, it wasn't just like this, whatever we're calling it now. I guess we're calling it bright yellow now, but I don't think it is personally, but yeah. Maybe rubber bands. I thought about rubber bands too, just to kind of wrap them around there. But that might be good too. I also hate tangled balls, but surely not a fun time. Oh, that one's at a big old knot at the end. Fun times. What time is it? Okay. I think Granny D is getting ready to come on if she isn't already, so I might let y'all go. I've been on here almost an hour, so I wasn't planning on being here very long because I know that the more I hang out and talk, my voice and everything else is going to start to kind of wear out. But I will come back on here in a little bit with the Crochet-tober day 11. I think she comes on in about 15 minutes. Oh, okay. I don't know. I got my times all messed up. Like I said, I don't know why I thought we were 2 hours difference. For some reason, I thought we were 2 hours difference, and I noticed now that it's already after 3 o'clock. So either way, it wouldn't have been right. So yeah. Yeah, I will come on here tonight with Crochet-tober day 11. Tis Miss B's day. I had to think for a second, but yeah, we're back around to the first, and it's B's day, so I'm gonna do the costume and the whole thing and the fun projects. I have some really cool projects to show you guys because, like I said, I kind of took a little bit of a break there. And then I think next week, hopefully, we'll do like the ring reveal, which I'm very excited about. It's gonna be like a spooky ring, and we're gonna get the cauldron out, put some hot water in there, and make it like fizz and foam, and do like a whole little thing and reveal a ring. It's gonna be really, really neat. Also, the ring is Mad Hatter themed. If that tells you anything at all about what we're going to do for the rest of the day, I guess. I don't know, costumes and things. And then, let's see, I have a crochet ramblings for you all, and to do crochet and tell, but yes. And then, yeah, I would really like to do another punch needle. Oh, thank you so much, my dear. I would love to do another punch needle video, either do a video or a live of like the punch needle and make it a little bit longer. I know that the one yesterday wasn't very long. I took 3 breaks during that to make that little bit of a video. Like, that's how ridiculous it's gotten. So yeah, so I would love to come back on and do like this long-ish of one and just show you guys how I do the things and just really work on it and just chat and do like a crochet ramblings, but with that. And so before the end of the month, because like I said, I really want to finish that thing before the end of the month. That's like my goal. So sometime this month we will do that. I haven't found the Oompa Loompa costumes. I was talking about those last night though. Someone mentioned my mom and her being on the lives and things. So I was like, yeah, I need to do a takeover. I was like, I'll either have her help me or have the fam help me, but we all have to dress up like Willy Wonka because that was a whole thing. So yeah, like if they all come with me, it's a whole ordeal, you know. But yeah, so it's so funny. Yeah, we just talked about that though, so I'm pretty sure that needs to be a thing. That sounds like so much fun. Just everyone dressing up and helping out, moving clothes, doing things. So this one is the Red Heart. I don't remember the name, but this one's so pretty. I like Monet, is that right? I don't know, so pretty. All right, so this is what I have. You'll see my laundry basket. Oh my gosh, maybe. And me so far. So, to add into the sweater, which will be good. Yes, exactly. Family fun time indeed. The Oompa Loompas, you know? That's awesome. This one also is that loops and threads, like impeccable or whatever it is, but I love this. It's so good. It looks like little flowers. It's so pretty. So yeah, we need to do that. I think that'd be so fun to dress up and be cute for it. So we're definitely doing that at some point. This one, I don't remember what it is, but it's pretty. I'm excited to get this cardigan finished. I think it's going to be really cool. Like I said, it'll go with anything because it's just going to be all these just insane colors. So I think it's going to be good. It goes this way, but that way you guys can see all the colors. So 5mm hook. scrap yarn, hopes and dreams. That's what I'm using. So there we go. All right, so I'm gonna go so that way I'll feel like making crochet-tober. I don't want to wear myself out too much. But I'm truly enjoying. Thank you so much, Donna. I'm truly enjoying doing lives though. Like I said, this used to be kind of a thing where I was like, I don't know, but I'm loving these. Just getting on here and yarny chatting. LuLaRoe's fun, but like just yarny chatting, all of those things. And so I think Saturday mornings, like I said, I just came on here. Thank you so much, Shirley. I just came on here because it was just like, no one else is here. I'm hanging out by myself. Why not? Which is not always going to be the case, obviously. So I think that Tuesday nights at 5:30 are going to be our usuals, and then Saturday at like probably 11 or 12. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you came to visit. So yeah, Saturdays then will also be like a normal time where we can just like crochet together or work on yarny things, or maybe that's when I can do punch needle. Like this Saturday, work on my punch needle, so that might be good. So, all right. I thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. Back to yourself and live. Exactly. I'm loving it. So happy about it. Aw, thank you, Cindy. I'm glad you made it. Wish you could. Just need more family members to get here. Yes, exactly, Miss Melody. Exactly. We'll do it. So I feel like once it's kind of a more scheduled thing, maybe it'll work out. So if I do like a Tuesday and then Saturday and maybe have like a set time, I hope so, because I sure do like these, just like chatting with everyone. So I'm so glad I got to see you, Miss Melody. I hope you're doing well. Love you, Miss Cindy. Thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I will be back for crochet-tober in just a little bit. So thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderfully blessed day. Thank you for hanging out with me. So I'll talk to you all very soon. Love you guys. Bye. Bye, Miss Donna.